Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I have something very, very interesting I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Now, those of you who follow this channel, you are already in the know about these sorts of things, but I want you all to listen at something very, very detailed. Before doing that, I want to ask you to share this video, like the channel if you haven't already, or should I say subscribe to the channel and like the video. And of course, if you want to continue to be notified whenever we upload or go live, click on the notification bell. That way you will be alerted each and every time we upload or go live. So anyway, let's get into it. What we're going to be talking about in this video. This white woman here, she's going to tell the truth about the manifest that was used to brainwash and destroy so-called black people worldwide. Now, some of you all don't believe that such a thing exists, but it is the truth, and so many have been saying it for so long. But if you can't see the proof in the pudding by the manifestation of what happens in the black community worldwide, I don't know what to say. The proof is in the pudding. Anyway, she's going to break it down, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. This is only a snippet. This is only a small portion of what is happening. This is the watered down, light-hearted version of reality, of all of the traps and snares that have been laid, the stumbling blocks, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, if you want to understand why the path of the majority of the black population worldwide has been littered with stumbling blocks, take a listen at this. Of course, you know I will be right back.
The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other. Create addictive digital platforms that rank them by numbers so that they base their self-worth off of the amount of followers that they have and are never satisfied. Build a society around them in which those who have money benefit and those who don't fail. Make money their main focus, but make it so difficult to accumulate that they remain in a place of constant struggle, forced to dedicate the majority of their time to the system that made it this way. Tax them in every way possible, but tell them that it's for their own benefit so that they don't think twice about paying it. Take so much of their time and energy throughout the week, but give them 2 days to themselves so that they feel a sense of reward and don't fight back. Promote the consumption of poison in every social setting so that even on those 2 days, they remain disconnected from themselves and each other. Pump their food with excess sugars and addictive chemicals, but make it cheap, advertised, and easily accessible so that they never stop consuming. When their food makes them ill, prescribe them medication that only masks the symptoms so that they become dependent on it every day. Charge them so much money for healthcare so that they stay in a constant loop of consuming, medicating, and working. Cause chaos amongst them and blame it on a group of their own so that they form judgmental stereotypes. Turn them against each other in so many ways so that even if they were to connect on one, they would still be divided by another.
Okay, so can you get any more clear than that? Let the truth be told. Can you get any more clear than that? Now, this young lady said a mouthful, but again, that is only a snippet of the reality of how bad things are. The traps have been laid. The stumbling blocks litter the paths of Black people worldwide. There has been a massive effort to do exactly what we see happening today. The brainwashing is off the chain. It's to the point where those who have been oppressed try to fight for the oppressor. They side with the oppressor. They hate one another but love the one who divided everyone. Interesting. They carved up Africa and passed it out to one another. And they continue to drain the resources from Africa and come up with any and every reason to justify these actions. This woman in the video, she made it very clear. Those who don't want to believe the truth, they just want to remain blind and live in the land of make-believe, live in the land of la-la land, just to get by. While these things continue to happen, there has been much effort made to do exactly what she has said. Now, I want to share a scripture with you. I want you all to understand. It was prophesied. There is nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. This was prophesied. So take a look at this passage. In Psalms 83, verses 2 through 5, it says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." Okay, let's continue on. Verse 6, it says the tabernacles of Edom. Now it's naming all of these different nations who came together to do exactly what we see that has been done to so-called Black people. The tabernacles of Edom, Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagarnes, Gabal, Ammon, Amalek, Philistines, Tyre. That's a lot of people. Asher also was joined in with them. Assur. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as the Sisera, as the Jabin, as the brook of Kison. So I want you to understand something. That's a lot of nations. And this is why it's important to know who is who in the Bible. See, they don't want you to know who Edom is, or who the Ishmaelites are, or who Moab is, or who the Hagarnes is. They don't want you to know who these people are. Gabal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines. Because if you know who the people are, you can better understand biblical prophecy. As long as you are in the dark about who is who, then you don't understand what's happening and why it's happening. You believe the narrative that's presented to you. Like this woman said in the video, just go by what's been told to you, right? So you have a group of people who came after everybody. They decided, no, we're going to be the ones to tell you who you are, who that person is, and where you're from. They left it up to themselves to say what is what in the world. And this is why everybody is so brainwashed. But it's always interesting to hear folks tell the truth about what their ancestors have done and what they continue to do. Always interesting to hear the truth on these matters. Anyway, I'm done with this video, y'all. Chop it up in the comment section. As always, keep it tight and keep it right. But until next time, I'm out. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.